If you've ever wondered if a woman is into you, and when I'm talking into you, I'm talking burning desire for you, then keep watching this video because I'm going to go over the 12 things that she will do. Not necessarily all these things, but maybe one, two, three, four, five of these things, whatever. But if she does any of these or multiple things of these 12 things, woo, not only is she into you, she has a burning desire for you. So keep watching because this is going to be good. All right, look. 12 things that she's going to do if she has burning desire. All right. And the first thing that she's going to do is very early on, first few dates, she's going to pay for your drinks or your meals, right? Maybe once, doesn't matter, right? As a guy and as a gentleman, when it comes to dating in general, I'm not into this whole 50-50 garbage. I don't do 50-50. I'm the provider. That's what she's seeing me. She's seeing me as the provider and as the leader, as every single woman pretty much out there sees men as providers, leaders, protectors. Okay? So this whole 50-50 nonsense is garbage, and you guys are quickly going to lose attraction to a woman or her attraction to you if you do this whole 50-50 nonsense. So I pay for the dates, right? But in a few dates in, if she picks up the tab, doesn't matter how much it is. Could be just getting your coffee, or it could be the one drink, the two drinks that you just popped into this place because maybe that night you're doing a pub crawl or something like this. So if she's picking up the bill within a few dates, ooh, she definitely is very into you. All right, that's number one. Number two is, now this is obviously further down the line. You've been on some dates. She slept over your place a few times and she folds your laundry. This has happened to me and I'm like, okay, she's got burning desire if she's folding your laundry. All right, that's number two. Number three is she will do anything you want. And what I mean by this is, and this has only happened, and I've been on hundreds of first dates, and I've dated a lot in the last 3 years since I've been single. And if you say, hey, I'm thinking of doing this with, I think we should go and do this on Friday night, or we should do this on Saturday night, whatever it is, going to a movie, going bowling, going to this nightclub, going to this restaurant, doesn't matter what it is. And she doesn't care. And she will do anything you want. She has burning desire for you. All right. Number four, okay, and this is not in any particular order. I just made this list of 12 things, and so just taking a look at my notes and make sure I cover everything. But number four is she allows you, this is again, you've been dating for a little bit, she allows you to ejaculate in her mouth and or in her vagina, okay? That's big. That is super, super big. That means she is into you. Now, yes, there's exceptions. Maybe just some women are just like doing that. But in general, if a woman starts putting up boundaries and go, no, I don't want that near my mouth. Oh, no, I don't want any ejaculation in me. Then, right, then that's different. And, obviously you guys need to be careful. You need to make sure you're with a partner where you're both have had tests. You both are clean and safe and all this stuff, especially when it comes to vaginal things. But specifically oral sex, this has been my experience with oral sex. If she allows you to ejaculate in her mouth, she's into you, brother. Okay, so that's number four. Number five, kind of an obvious one, but she's willing to cook for you, or she cooks for you, right? And this has happened to me also, where a couple dates in, she wants to cook for me. I'm like, damn, okay. So you've probably heard the term princess treatment that women throw around. Well, there's some guys throwing around prince treatment. I'm not into these terms. I don't use those terms, but it's kind of nice to be treated as a prince or a king sometimes, right? So she cooks for you. That's number five. Number six, she has sex with you anytime you want. So I'll share this with you guys. I have a sleep kink, okay? And what that is if again, this is consensual. This is a mutual thing. We've spoken about this in advance, and I'm starting to date this person. She's sleeping over, and she's sleeping, right? Well, I have this thing where I like to play with the girl that I'm dating while she's sleeping, and she wakes up all hot and bothered, and we end up having sex. So if a woman you're dating is like, oh, I don't like to be touched when I'm sleeping and all this kind of stuff, she doesn't want to be bothered. Maybe there's exceptions. Maybe she has insomnia issues, sleep issues, whatever. But in general, it's been my experience. If she's really into me, she will let me have sex with her pretty much any time, any way I want. All right. So that's number 6. Number 7 is she comes to your house on the first date. Now, okay, there's exceptions. Maybe she just wants to hook up, but this has been my experience with I'm not into hookups, but in my experience, the first date is going so well, and it's usually on the weekend night, let's just say, because this only applies to weekend nights. It's rare that I've had somebody stay at my place during the week. This only happens as if her work, she's off the next day, but she hasn't told you, okay? Like she's a hairdresser, or she's in some kind of other line of business where she has strange days off. So you're on your first date, it's going well, you bounce over to another place, maybe a few places along the way, you hit a nightclub at the end of the evening or some place for a cocktail, and she comes over, she's asking you, well, what do you want to do next? And you say, do you want to have a cocktail at my place? Or I have some Prosecco and ice cream, do you want some? Something like this. Or do you want to smoke some weed at my place, whatever. She's coming over to your place, and it's the first date. Woo! She is into you, brother. Into you big time. Okay, so that's number 7. Number 8. Number 8, she replies to your text quite quickly. Doesn't have to be within an hour, but basically, if she's always replying to your text within an hour, ooh, she's into you. That's number 8. Number 9, she wants to see you every weekend. So I've had situations where I would see her like on a Friday night, and then she would say to me that she has plans all the next weekend. Like, if a woman's into you, she carves out time every single weekend to make sure she's available to see you. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make. Is she's available. She wants to see you on the week every single weekend. That's number 9. Number 10. This has happened to me only a few times, and man, does it ever feel good. And that is, you're lying beside her, right? And you're just cuddling, and out of the blue, she's looking into your eyes, and she holds eye contact. She's looking deep into your eyes, and she's holding that gaze into your eyes. She is big time into you. That's number 10. Number 11 is she says fairly early on, and I'm talking within either a few dates or a couple months, she says she's the first to say that she likes you and or she loves you. Okay? Guys, do not ever be the first to say this. Some people might going to argue with me or disagree with me in the comments, but this has worked very well for me. I do not say first that I like her or I love her. I need her to say it first, and it works. It works for me, okay? But I want to hear from you guys. What's your situation been? But I'm just trying to say that she has super burning desire for you. If she says she likes you fairly early on, and especially if she says she loves you. Oof. So still not sure how to handle this one, because this has happened a couple times where I've only been dating for like a couple months, and all of a sudden, boom, she hits me with she loves me. And I'm like, ooh, key. Well, what would you... Okay, let me ask you guys, a little sidetrack before I get to number 12. What would you guys do? You're dating for a couple months, and she says she loves you. Do you say you love her back? Or do you say something like, I love spending time with you as well? Like, what do you guys typically do? So I just drop a comment. I want to read this. All right. Number 12, last, is she has burning desire for you if she allows anal. I'm personally not into anal sex, but there have been women that I've been dating, And within the first month, 2 months, they will ask me if this is something I want to do to them. And I know right away, boom, she has burning desire. So this is not an exhaustive list. These are the 12 things I came up with, but please add a comment for other things that you've picked up along the way in your dating when she has burning desire. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.